The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now.
Check 24.
List 5-7. Here we go.
Now a play fake. Wentz. Flush to his right. It's complete to Golden Tate. Golden Tate's gonna go. 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Golden Tate, 75 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey.
180! Black 80!
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Got his left. 4 down.
Like 20!
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Everyone's got.
Here we go. 180!
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. Forced out to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They run with Breida. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Play action. Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Four down.
Black 80!
On 1st down, Garoppolo. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone. Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
He'll get it up the middle, and they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
6, 120, 180.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, a 5-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. Gould able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want
82,
on offense.
82.
What they have to be careful of is not having a
5-7.
letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
48's Mike. 48's Mike.
And they'll try the run game here with the running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So they get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Let's go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll run it here. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Black, come on.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Black.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 2nd down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Great 15.
Throwing now is Wentz. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. first and 10. Here's Wentz. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. DeForest Buckner breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Good chip. Go, go. 180!
48's the mic.
On second down, here's Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
From the red zone now, Wentz. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up the second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. He may try and run for this. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Come on now, come on now. Let's go.
Now Wentz will keep it, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start on the ground with Breda. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Here's Breda. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Garoppolo on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Black 80! 180!
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
13! 13! 120! 180!
They go play action here on first down. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
180! Go ahead.
Safety's creeping. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
11.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
180!
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
12.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
Garoppolo again. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
By 20! 180!
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jerick McKinnon, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Burks over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 36 yards.
82.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Single. I got 86.
82.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. And he comes back with one complete. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Black.
3 down.
Black. Let's
Again, it's Wentz.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Aguilar has it. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Elliott now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and that'll bring up second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the block first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside.
And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. Gold to add the extra point. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the third. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? Which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They fake the give. Now Wentz. It's brought in left side by Tate. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 41 yards. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 34 yards there and a first down.
Now that's the kind of run that fires up an entire team. Tackled at the 2-yard line. For the defensive guys, a little bit of a sigh of relief, though, that they stopped him short of the goal line. Now they got to figure out how to shore up the rest of the defense.
Well, they go with a tight end carry. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6.
That drive was quick and impressive. Almost like they had somewhere else they needed to be after the game.
Elliott now to add the extra point. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that? But maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Given 30 yards there. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox coming up the middle. Gets him there for a loss of about 9. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
Black 80!
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete here.
I remember growing up playing basketball. My coaches always talked about communicating on defense, making sure you talk on defense, know where your screens are, know where the cuts are coming from, who has who. Well, guess what? It's the same thing in football. Even though there's more noise out there, you can hear all the screams of screen, screen. This defense, the bench, everyone let them know what the play was, and that's why they were able to react and knock the ball away.
And he fends him off. And an alley to run. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
3 down, 3 down.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Right here, right here.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. And he's gonna go down. Back across midfield, he's sacked at the 46. Chris Long in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Wentz now on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Eric Armstead in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Great 15. Great 15.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Flush to his right. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner, was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Now Wentz. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing on first is Wentz. They dump off underneath to Ajani. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Wentz now on 1st down. Screen pass to Sproles. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Wentz to throw again. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs in that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Cravon LeBlanc with a pick, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
I got him.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hey.
And they'll go on the ground. Ajayi escapes him. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Go! It's run! It's run! They run it!
Come on now.
So after the run by
Let's go.
Jay Ajayi, here's 1st and 10. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
We got three, fellas. We got 3.
Gold, gold.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, it would likely put an end to this thing.
120.
Check 99. Check 99.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.